All right, we're going to watch Sarah's breaststroke from above the water. Really mainly here looking at her breaststroke turn. But the one thing I do want to point out real quick, we want to see those hands get a little bit closer together. You can see as she starts to press her hands, right here, those hands are really good. If we can keep those hands right in that position there, that'll be perfect. But at the very last second, she starts pressing them more out to the side in more of a Superman position there. So let's make sure we really get that head underwater a little bit better and keep those hands just a little bit stronger together. All right, as we come into our turn, good job of finishing your stroke into your turn. Make sure you're not grabbing that wall quite so high. You want to make sure those hands are touching that wall just a little bit better. Okay, you don't want to really be going above the water in the gutter. You want those hands touching flat on that wall. As we do that turn, your eyes are looking here. We want to make sure your eyes are focused on that hand that's coming off the wall. So when you're elbowing your brother and calling your mother, you want to watch that hand as it comes off the wall slide right behind your ear. As you come off the wall, you kind of see your head's underwater, so you don't really ever watch that hand. Make sure you watch that hand slide right behind that ear. That'll help you get into that tighter streamline that we want to see. Okay? Because as we saw in the underwater, the streamline was a little bit flimsy. We want to make that streamline really, really tight. As you come off the wall, you do a good job of holding your hands out front for a good 2 to 3 seconds. Again, a great underwater pull with a good strong snap of the dolphin kick. Like your underwater pull out a lot as far as the breaststroke pull and the breaststroke dolphin kick. That was a much better job coming up above that water than what we saw earlier. Let's watch that again right as we get through here. Okay, you kind of held your hands together and you started that stroke a little bit better. So that underwater pull-out was completely different from the underwater pull-out that we saw earlier. That's the one you want to do all the time. That was much more gradual. Let's rewind that again. I'm going to slow it down a little bit more. I want you to just watch it one more time, Sarah, because I was really, really pleased by this. Again, watch how your head kind of stays above the water. Okay, we really want to make sure that head drives underwater just a little bit better. Two-hand touch at least. Now as we come off that wall, up here where the flags are, and you almost reached where the flags were. That's great. Good pull, good snap, that dolphin kick. Much better job. Breaststroke kick is finished, and there comes your head above the water. That's excellent. So Sarah, if we can take that second underwater pull out and do that just like that on the first one, you're perfect. Well done.